Well, damn. He said go back to the Rotting Stones, and I'm like, oh, okay. But the journal is saying, no, you gotta go to East Shroud instead. I'm still scratching my head like, what the fuck? Oh, I must have missed it. Private Bertucci, you have returned. Dare I ask how Rama received your visit? He challenged you to a test of arms. It is, well then, that you have some experience in such matters. You know what's kind of funny? I just beat Ramu. Should I not be ranking up for that? Like, I should be ranking up by a lot? Like, I should be getting my lieutenant stats back for that? Like, I should have definitely got that back? Oh, that's so messed up. I can't get my... it's gonna take so long to get my stats back from jumping from Uda to Gradani. It's ridiculous. Private. Second private, I think. The people of Ogredani and Little South will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the Force's champion of peace. You have performed a momentous duty this day, Private Bertucci. If you think that, then make me a lieutenant already! The Elder seeks you to be informed of your deeds at once. Yeah, how about she make me a lieutenant right, damn it? I don't have many of them. That's the problem. I don't have enough company seals in order to get any higher. And I can't trade my weapons in yet until I get a higher rank. The other seats wish to hear of your experience firsthand. Pray return to Gradani and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer... Okay, got it. Don't worry about it. I'll get it eventually. It's not a big deal, but still. It's definitely annoying, okay? I guess I can see how many seals I even have. How many seals do I even have? Hold on. Tell me? No. Oh, there it is. Profile. I want to find out how many seals I have. Oh, currency? Oh. I have 1,000. That might be enough to actually rank up now I think about it. I think I'm gonna try to rank up.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
Yeah, you wouldn't, y'all would not leave the Sylphs alone, and it's like, well, that's why Ramu was a summon in the first place. Y'all should have just left him alone at this point.
Ramu made trial of you?
That's right.
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Oh, we're going back to that. We're going back to that plot thread, I see. So that's not good. That's real bad. So while we were dealing with Ramu, that freaking bastard was basically continuing his plan, and no one is stopping him! Like, no one in Uda. The Nanamo's not doing nothing, the Immortal Flames are not doing nothing. I mean, arrest the man, or do something! This is not good.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest.
It's not all of Uda. You have to understand who's actually behind this. It's not Nanamo.
As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose.
That's how it is with humanity. When we have to gather together against, you know, a common enemy, but once that common enemy is gone, we basically separate again. And like I said, self-interest is like our main thing, and we start trampling on other people. But when we need their help, though, we gotta band together. We are forced to band together. We have no choice. Humans are fucking stupid, I swear to God.
Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
As long as you got the Syndicate around, that's never gonna happen.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the Elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow Scions have done.
Okay.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Okay, you can also give me some company seals too, so I can become, or just give me give me a private. I'm not a private. I'm sorry, I'm already a private. I'm a lieutenant.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Yeah, that would be nice too. Alright, so we're gonna come back to this in a minute. I wanna see if I can actually update my whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna go back to the main area. And I wanna see if I can at least upgrade to another rank at least. And I think it is, I wanna say this way, I think? Yes, it's this way. I think. Wait, is it this way? No, it's the opposite way. God damn it. I'm still not very used to Gridania at all. Oh, I see it now. Yep, it was the opposite way. Okay. Okie dokie. Promotion, please. You fucking assholes. 4,000? Ah! Forget about it. What a waste of fucking time. Alright, back to the story. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to work on this definitely when I'm not streaming, because I really am tired of being a private at this point, especially considering I can't turn any of my weapons or anything in for more seals. Normally, seals are never a problem for me because I always get them when I do dungeons. But unfortunately for me, yeah, that doesn't happen. Thus, it's another daunting mission, eh, Michael? I hope Lord Ramu would be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the endurance which you responded to the Primal Sun challenge. And it seems that your ranger, too, is pleased with the outcome. What say you, Michael? Shall we have her back at the Rotten Stone and ponder the lessons of the day? Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, Michael. Words of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of my own, though. But your ranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Leven, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Asians and mortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus.
Alright, I forgot about that dude.
Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
Which means the person that invaded your body, Thancred, is still alive!
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'ashtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'ashtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Leven's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Yeah, what? I don't know anything y'all talking about. I'm just listening.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
Okay. So this is kind of like the live stream, right?
In turn, The restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
The life stream.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls.
Yep, life stream. Definitely life stream. Okay.
Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Hey, welcome back, Ace.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape.
Okay, so I was right. So primals basically need souls in order for them to even go and be able to manifest. And ether is pretty much souls, okay? Okay, got it.
Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
Okay.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Okay. So basically the primals, just like a human soul, basically is transforming back and forth, back and forth. So it's pretty much like the live stream at this point. Okay, got it.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Okay, yeah, they do.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
Right, it's more condensed, therefore it can possess another person.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them.
Oh, wow! Oh! So you have the live stream, or the world of ether. And then you have a world between the normal world, the mortal world, and the etheric world. Then there's the immortal world. The Asian world, I'm sorry. Which is basically where Lahar's soul went to.
The Asians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
And they got so many bodies in Eorzea to possess.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
No, we will never forget about that. Thancred, I had to fight you while you were possessed. That was one of the hardest. No, it was the hardest fight I've ever had in this entire game. Was that fight? Yes, even harder than Diablos.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan.
Okay.
If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Well, they're gone at that point.
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady.
So all we gotta do is break their dark crystals. Once their dark crystals are broken, and then then if you capture their souls into something, kind of like the evil containment wave kind of thing from Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball. Then yeah, they can't go to either realm, and they're trapped, and they can't get out.
Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
All right.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul.
Yeah, that's a really bad thing. We have no idea how to do that.
Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
Yeah, he is a Sheikah, apparently, yeah. Still wondering about that.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian.
They're all dead.
Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
There's nothing we could do. We're not gods. We can't
I
be
shall,
in...
Archon. Thank you.
We can't be in two places at once. Wait, what? She's also got the same symbol? I didn't notice that. Where? Ah, Organization 14. Okay, seriously? Okay, hold on. That was a joke. I was making a joke, a Kingdom Hearts joke, but no! It really is Organization 14! What the hell? They literally took this from Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay. The Lord of Levin is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Rama's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, a vortex, crag, whirl, and Levin all have been humbled by the bringer of light. The limitless potential of man. Hylian's service grows mightier by the day. Ultima? Wait, Ultima. With an A. Well, that's a Final Fantasy Tactics. That's literally the final boss of Final Fantasy Tactics. Yet, she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are growing weak and wan. Yet even as it innervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. Kingdom Hearts. And that is a task to which we bend our every effort. Ah, Lehebra, I remember you, you bastard. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken Eorzea's fertile soil. We only need men into the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which has shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Also, Ultima is also the name of the Final Fantasy X Aeon that Seymour has. Now the matter of Ramuh has for the present been put to rest. There is something I would show you, Michael. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, a nod in the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals: Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, Good King Mughal Maga XII, I love that, Leviathan, and now Ramuh. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel they are meant for you above all others. I too must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. Well, of course not. I pledge my allegiance to the Scions. And when I pledge my allegiance to somebody, it's not easily shaken. Unless you really do something really bad. Which y'all haven't. Y'all really seem like really good people, so no. I'm proud to be a Scion. You are a true hero, Michael, and Eorze is that much safer for your presence. Try to not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Aesians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may rest assured that man would form a strife on their own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to pillage us all. And again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow. And there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace. We owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Silas who wish naught of conflict. Of the Alamahegans and the Domans who stand with us determined to halt the dread march of the Empire. I thought the Empire was dead, but I guess I was wrong. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Noah, racing to unlock the mysteries of the ancient Allag that we might be spared the horror of another ultimate weapon. Oh, wait a second! That's the reason why you were telling me to do the Crystal Tower. Because it's mentioned in this cutscene and some other... Okay, I see now. If we didn't do the Crystal Tower, we would not know who the hell Noah even is, nor what Sid's even doing. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Aesians, and combat it we shall. Your enthusiasm is heartwarming. leader. Given her embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you to unduly if I absent myself for a time. Oh, Alphinaud! Alphinaud! I take it the troubles in Udon no longer require your attention? Oh, that's getting worse. Oh, there are yet some rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report, such that I stand before you now. Are you sure about that? Because I don't think so. I think that guy is still planting, planning on doing something, and we're still just standing doing nothing about it. Okay, whatever. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. I have a message from you, from Ellie Ahem. You recall the refugee girl, right? The one whose parents went missing. They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphinaud, am I to understand you made an effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Michael, you have been away from Revestol for some time. I believe I might suggest that you put in affairs of the realm to one side for the moment and take the opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town. It reminds me, one of the Domin children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit? Sure. It's not like I don't want to help Uda or nothing. I really would like to see what the hell's going on with that. But sure, I'll talk to this kid. Of course. Alright. Still didn't level up either. Wait, hold on. Is he actually in here? He is in here. Oh, look, it's Miss Michael. She's back from her adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you in battle. Not really, honestly. I mean, the strongest enemy I ever faced was Thancred Possessed. That was the strongest enemy I ever faced. The primals, they're strong, don't get me wrong, but they're not strong as freaking Thancred Possessed. Oh, but I died so many times. One of the, yeah. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we five formed our own Domin Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domins. Oh, do you think you should train us today, Miss Michael? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals. What's all this commotion then? Oh, wow. Okay, hello. Mr. Boulder and Mr. Colinet, did you know that Miss Michael is back? So it would seem. Welcome home, Michael. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. Oh, we got new Scions! I am known as Hoary Boulder. Oh, wait, hold on a second. But you're bigger. Should you be the Boulder? What the hell? That was the wrong voice then. Okay, sorry about that. I could have swore that the big guy was the Boulder. Alright. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken upon ourselves to instruct the Domin younglings in the arts of combat. Ah, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore. We're adventurers. And we're just asking Miss Michael if she could give us a special training. I'm ready to hunt monsters alongside her, don't you? Wait, which one's the Boulder then? Are they both the Boulder? I'm so confused. I can't get them voices if I don't know which one's which. Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordoa are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. I have... Okay, that's the boulder. Okay. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Michael? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will. No, that's Culinet. But they switched... His mouth was moving when the text was on. Oh my god, this game is starting to confuse me now. I'm just gonna ignore it. Hooray! If I didn't know any better, and I do, I'd say you're meekly seeking to test yourself against a legend. You must get your ass kicked if you... I mean, I'll take it easy on you. I'm not gonna do that. Perhaps I am, but what matters is the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson. What say you, Michael? Would you consider to spar with me? Sure, let's do it. Just hold on. Just you realize you might might be a little rough on you, buddy. Hurrah! We're gonna have a tournament! Come on, everyone! We want to prepare our gear for an outing! Oh, this will be interesting. I'm gonna take it very easy on you, dude. Do not try to disappoint them. Have faith, Cornet. I shall summon every last of my strength to make this a worthy contest. I mean... You do realize... Even if you're bigger than me, I am a samurai, and it's not just that. You're probably like level 50, and I'm like level 60 nearly, so... And then there's the fact that I'm really powerful, like... Oh man, I gotta use the back of my... I tell you what, I really don't want to hurt you. I'll probably use the back of my katana. That might be better, right? If I use the back of my katana, I won't be able to kill him. It's gonna hurt, though. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout. Yeah, I guess you do, huh? Alright. Oh, which way is which? Well... Oh, we were waiting for me. How nice. Well, here we go. It's good for you to greet us, Michael. I trust you're ready to begin. Yeah. Oh, right. I can't have no one part of my party. Okay, well. Oh, they level sync me. Okay, well, I still should be powerful enough. Very well. Let's not keep the youngins waiting any longer. Hori, are you certain you have to fight her alone? That is Michael you face, after all. Would better test my mettle. Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's learning that led me to join the science to begin with. Without Michael to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today. Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the cons will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work. Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you? Yada! What? Who are all these people? When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. Thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on. Yes, and there is still more to come. When I mentioned Michael's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own population seems to be sickly shade in comparison now. You best claim victory, bringer of light. Your bird-going reputation at stake. Wow! Our teacher will be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman. You can win, Mr. Boulder. We shall soon see. On your guard. Alright, we'll see how this happens. I'm not gonna hold back. Crescent Slice! Oh, wow. You're done already? Okay. Wow. Well. Whoops, sorry. I do apologize. You're not fast enough. That's your problem. You gotta be faster than that, buddy. Alright, you got this. Pigeon Bana! I'm sorry, buddy. But like I said, you gotta be faster than this. And to think, I'm hitting you back with my sword. I'm not hitting you with my full pop. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. You! You have bested me. I yield. Well, I did warn you. Ah! That was incredible! She beat them both at the same time! Well, that's just because I have fought a lot as a samurai now, and I'm no longer that same person that didn't know what the hell they were doing. So I realized how to move and everything, so he was a little bit slow, I'm not gonna lie. You know, and also, the healer, you know, I know to kill the healer first. I didn't kill him, by the way. I used the back of my sword, so it didn't really kill them, but it knocked the fuck out of them, I'll tell you that much. Ha! We knew you couldn't lose, Michael! None can defeat the Guardian of Eorzea! Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals! I have much work to do if I'm ever going to attempt the same. To think they got beat by a thin boy in a skirt. That has gotta be embarrassing. I did take it easy on them, though. Impressive as always, Michael. It's a pleasure to witness the spectacle of your martial powers. Again, I took it easy on him. I didn't use my sharp end of my sword. Though, I mean, he definitely was using the sharp end. He was using his sharp sword, but I was not about to kill him. That's not gonna happen. So, just like Kenshin Himura and the reverse blade sword, I actually used my back of my sword. That's why my attacks weren't as powerful. And just by the smile on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea, yes, that is a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? It was the memorial service for the Battle of Cartanu. Ah, yes, I do remember that. At the time... But your sister's still missing, by the way. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why grandfather willing to sacrifice himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expand toward this solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I'm pretty sure... Oh, they went different ways. Okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they did, and I guess we're gonna find out later. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. Oh, okay. The legitimus, single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realms to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, and the nations too self-involved and unstable. It was you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible. It was you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terribly blow, only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, my grandfather's admiration was his extinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I, too, will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion its people who toil upon a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the Seventh Dawn alone. Oh, the Seventh Dawn, that's what it was. No, what is needed to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Asians is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stone. You know I would do anything for you. And I mean anything. So, I know Minfilia is the leader of the Scions, but honestly, Alphinaud, I feel like you should be the leader of the Scions. I mean, you literally saved her, me and you saved her butt on many occasions, and I really feel like you earned that. Because when the Scions got destroyed, you were the only ones. You were the only one that got us back together. Honestly, I view you more as a second leader than her. As a leader. I mean, she's a leader, don't get me wrong. But you're more like a second leader. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go get something to eat. Okay, Ban. I'm gonna continue with the story. I got one more hour to go. I'll probably eat something later. Probably some cereal or something. Oh, that was fun. I probably could have stunned him, though, but I was taking it easy on him. Oh, Ken did not level up yet. Wait, Michael, where the hell are you going? I got confused again. Hold on, I need to fix that. There's gotta be a way I can just... Hold on. Can I abandon this? This is starting to annoy me. Thank you. There we go. Oh, I didn't know I could. Well, I abandoned it. It's all good. Thank you for coming, Michael. The world shifts and alters, and we, my friend, must ever be one step ahead of the chaos. What I propose is the formation of a new organization, a group that shall pave the way to a truly united Eorzea. Okay, sure. Shadow dance tonight. Pray forgive me if I tread over old ground, but I would first speak to the grand plan. Since the advent of the 7th Astral Era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the desperate forces of Eorzea together into a single entity. A realm-wide grand company, if you will. The military might of such an institution would be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against the threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purpose of this hypothetical organization indisputed, the logistics of its formation have become a source of endless debate. Can't pronounce my words for some reason. And the longer the discussion continued, the more I sensed the impetus toward unification draining away. Thus, I have been campaigning for the creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be on a much smaller scale than what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same matter of unrestricted operation according to the Scions. My hope that a successful utilization of such a force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primarily military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its misuse by placing the fledgling organization under the authority of the leader. The Scions work tirelessly to protect Eorzea and its people. But, as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under the Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtasking your formidable talents. Makes sense. The goals of my proposed organization and those of the Scions are ultimately identical and point conceded by all concerned. But, before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning grand company, this yet necessary while I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome and time-consuming act, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on the journey and tend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged in bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. This is reassuring indeed to know that the bringer of light and her discerning eye will be selecting our future allies. Okay. Our first event will be Limsa Lamensa, of course. Let's run a view at the Bulwark Hall. Yay! Back to Limsa Lamensa. Right! Back to Limsa Lamensa. Oh, no. That wrong one. There you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with the Admiral. While the Admiral and I are finalizing promissory boundaries and signing parchments, I'm going to begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As potential members, this is no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you need range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient cannons to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter and we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. Okay. So I gotta go to the upper places. Alright. This is the lower. Alright, let's go this way first. Alright, one's up here. An organization with the freedom to operate within territorial impunity. I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the later category. Yay. Even though, like, literally, you'd be working alongside the Scions, like, wow. It's pretty dumb. Not very intelligent, I'll tell you that much. Okay, am I going the right... Hold on. Was there somebody else, like, right here? Oh, yeah, okay. Master Alphanaw's new organization? Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. Regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Lominsa must need receive my full attention. Yeah, okay, well. I can't argue with that. I mean, he is the commander of the guard, so yeah, well. Up! Oh, even with the warrior of light myself asking them to join, they're like, nope! Like, yeah, we know you're the warrior of light. We know you saved their asses many, many times from Titan and Leviathan. But when you asked us to join a trial organization that's under the Scions, which basically you not lead, but like you're a part of, a very important member, mind you. Oh, no, we'll just deny your claim. Like, yeah, we'll say no to that. We'll pass on that.